Welcome back, everybody, to the Oregon State Dynasty here in College Football 27, Season 2. About to get underway at Ole Miss, taking on an SEC team here to start off the season. 102 degrees and rain, that's crazy. But take a look at the new Pac-12. Split into two different divisions. We have the North-South. You got Cal back, UCLA, USC, Stanford, and then Oregon is back. So we will have Civil War this year taking on the Oregon Ducks. Also, pretty much a new starting offense, which I feel like is an every year occurrence when it comes to college football nowadays. New quarterback, new running back, and a new number one receiver here in David Wells Jr. comes over from the portal. He ends up being our best overall player on this roster right now at an 84. Expecting some good things. Our passing offense definitely has to be more dynamic than last year, that's for sure. Defensively, we really need a pass rush, and Bruno Dahl comes over from the portal as well. Hopefully, he is going to lead this team to get some pressure, help out our defense, because we got some freshman linebackers led by Tresmond Calamay. A four-star recruit comes in here, and man, we're hoping these two guys, and Colt Perkins as well, can make an absolute impact on this defense. And this defense is going to be put to the test immediately here to start the season. Down here, taking on Ole Miss. I mean, this is going to be a real test. And actually, I'm liking this. I mean, this is going to be a real test for this team to see where we sit starting season number 2. As let's get it underway. David Afalava, Courtney Glass with the carry, picks up 3. So Afalava, we saw plenty last year, saw him in the bowl game, starting quarterback to start this season. 3rd down and 3, stepping up, firing over the middle. That is caught, and there he is, David Wells Jr. with the grab and a first down. Now, I'm not stuck on Afalava. Obviously, we have some freshman quarterbacks that are sitting behind them, so I'm always willing to change. There's no doubt about that. As he takes off, that is one of his best abilities. I would say the ability he has to rely on, the throwing ability, not fully there, especially down the field. But 4th and inches, we're staying aggressive, hand the ball off, and Sky Priestley, new running back, with the first down. That's now in the backfield. Afalava back to throw here on 2nd and 10. Steps up in the pocket, running room, and he gets taken down before he slides, but that'll pick up another Beavers first down. Moving the ball here, pretty good here in this first drive. Pressure, throwing it up top, looking for Wells Jr., but it's completely underthrown, misplayed, and then just like that, it's an interception. We were just saying it. Afalava, he just has real problems throwing down the field, really trying to expand the field, and you saw it there, completely underthrown. Ole Miss with the pick, and here comes their offense. So let's see what this defense is got. Knight back to throw, and Calamay, the true freshman, his first snap here as an Oregon State Beaver, and it's an interception. Wow, what a start. I am hoping that is just good things to come from this guy. Same thing with him and Colt Perkins. I feel like these two guys can just make an absolute difference and be playmakers. Well, that's a great way to start. As Priestley with some running room, he gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal now from the 6. Afalava to throw, looking. And, he had his man just coming over the middle there, but runs out of time. And now brings up a 3rd down and goal. Now here comes the blitz. Look out, and it's going to get to us. That'll take us all the way back to the 18-yard line. And it'll set up a 35-yard field goal attempt here. That is going to be the issue. Our offensive line still needs plenty of work. And this kick is going to drift, and it's no good. We missed the 35-yarder. Cannot take advantage of that pick. And that's a great play. I mean, Calamay really is the one that made that play right there. Forcing him to the outside, backing him up. That's a great play. 3rd and 4 now. They run the draw. And missed tackles all over the place. But we'll bring him down finally before he picks up a first down. And the ball off once again. Man, tackle machines. These freshman linebackers are all over it here so far. I'm loving seeing this. We're bringing the heat, trying to get to him, just floating it up, and incomplete. Both guys can't judge it correctly, but Ole Miss keeps the offense on the field, going for it here in 4th and 1. Back to throw after the blitz, but inside. Quick in, works out perfectly in a first down. 3rd down and 4. Deuce Knight's going to swing it out quickly. And look at the speed. Look at the acceleration, the takeoff. That's one thing you're not going to be used to. We'll see it a little bit more playing Oregon, obviously. This is a great warm-up kind of for that Oregon game. Seeing the speed, agility, athleticism of guys that were just not used to last year in the Pac-12, that what it was. Not really used to. Saw a little at Boise, but that's about it. 3rd down and 8 now. Let's see if we can hold him to a field goal here. Knight back to throw, looking. He's going to run out of time, and that's going to be a sack. Karsten Reynolds brings them down. We need more of that. We need pressure for sure. So this will be about a 43-yard field goal attempt here from the left hash. And the kick is up, and it is drilled. And that is crushed, and it's good. So Ole Miss, 3-0 lead here in this first quarter. And we'll head into the second. We got a 3rd and 11. Afalava looking down the field. Has a man open, but he overshoots him, incomplete. Not a great start. We'll have to punt the ball. Luckily for our defense, we'll get a 3 and out and get us right back to it. But the pressure, luckily that just floats incomplete. 3rd down and 10. Afalava firing incomplete. This offense is just going nowhere. We have to punt the ball once again, man. Okay, we might make a change here, quarterback. I just love testing out stuff. Well, that's a great run to the outside. Somebody finally bring him down here before he hits pay dirt. But a big start for this Ole Miss offense in this drive. 1st and 10, Knight back to throw, underneath, caught. There is a flag on the play. We'll have to see what this is. They're showing the defender, so that might be a roughing the passer penalty, which would add another 15. So Ole Miss just like that. And they're all the way up to the 22-yard line. 2nd and 10, play action, looking, firing, open, got it, touchdown, Ole Miss. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's the one thing. The Tresmont Calumet, the coverage, we'll have to see how he does. He just can't match up that time, and tight end burns him. So 10-0 lead here for Ole Miss. And we are making a change at quarterback. I'm just trying stuff out here. JoJo Waddy, the true freshman quarterback, is in. I want to see what he brings to the table. Because, yeah, I mean, Afalava goes into the starter in this game, but it's not the set in stone. Really wasn't. As Waddy rolling out, just trying to find anything, fires it back. That's called. That's going to be a loss of 4, and that is going to be a punt. And right now, as you're seeing, our offensive line is having some real troubles. So we're going to have to try to secure that up as Ole Miss now starting to fire on all cylinders. We just can't let this game get away from us. 1st and 10, hand it off again, but man, look who it is. Calumet again. Oh no, Bruno Hall. Bruno Dahl going down. That's not what I want to see. Don't want to see that at all. Bruised ribs for Bruno Dahl, so hopefully he can be able to return. But 3rd down and 3. Looking, stepping up in the pocket, showing the speed, taking off. And Ole Miss is in business at the 7. Playing this hurry-up style, that speed, it's working. Kind of wearing us down here early on, and that's an easy run-in for a touchdown. And we're down 17-0. You know, last year we only played one real game where we kind of got blown out of the water, and that was the Pac-12 championship against Boise State. And now we're seeing it here to start season number 2 against Ole Miss. Let's see if this freshman quarterback can get us something going here. Over the middle, there's Wells Jr. with the grab and a 1st down. Only his 2nd catch today. And the ball off, getting a nice block there. Priestley got some room. Picks up a 1st, and I think we run this down to the 2-minute timeout. Have it where there's not much time left on the clock, just in case we score. And I don't want to give them a lot of time. As Waddy up the middle picks up close to a first down, and a 3rd down and 1. We're going to hand the ball off. Cordy Glass is going to be stuffed. Let's keep the offense on the field. 4th and 1. Yeah, let's run this play clock a little bit just in case we get stuffed here. Gives them maybe. And we're going to get it. Oh, we just got that first down. And we're going to use our first timeout. 39 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Waddy to throw. Looking down the field. Rolling out. Trying to find something. And he floats it to his receiver who's got the grab. Malachi Durant with a fantastic catch. And we're going to call our 2nd timeout. What a little touch pass as well from Waddy. 28 seconds left. Back to throw. Looking. Fires to his receiver. Durant's got it. Touchdown. Okay. JoJo Waddy. Showing us something here. Moving this offense down the field. Looking a lot better. So I think he's going to stay in this ball game. Back down to a 10-point lead for Ole Miss. And they have 22 seconds left in this first half. All 3 of their timeouts. Oh, that's no good. That is not good at all. They only have 22 seconds left, and just like that, they're already in field goal range. 14 seconds left. Knight to throw. Underneath, that's going to be caught. And, man, they're already at the 25-yard line. They are going to run one more play, so we can get a sack here. I mean, they still have 1 timeout. Could really help out. Just a 3-man rush. Looking, and a wide open receiver. It's a touchdown for Ole Miss. In 3 plays, 22 seconds, this Ole Miss offense goes right down the field like it's nothing. And it's back up to a 17-point lead at half. That was absolutely pathetic. You know what? I don't think I'm not going to 3-man rush ever again. It's just not happening. What happened? What happened there? BYU taking on Vandy. They got a 10-7 lead. Here in week 0, there's not much going on. But we get into the second half. This defense, jeez. We're just overmatched right now. It's like a different level. We're not there yet. Obviously, based off rating-wise and players we have on the field, you can easily tell. We just don't have that athleticism and that speed, the experience. We're just not there. We're still a ways away, really. It was a great season last year, but we're going to see. It's a nice tackle there in open space to at least hold them to a field goal. We're going to see. This is going to be a completely different experience than last year. That conference last year, the Pac-12, pretty, not that hard. Boise's really the only competition, even though we did lose to Washington State twice. We'll have to beat them this year. But honestly, it's not a whole lot. This year, it is a completely different story. We're going to have so many more tough games this year. Just even Oregon taking on, you got all these teams like USC, UCLA. These teams are above us. And honestly, we're going to have to figure it out because we're going to be left behind. We really will. That's the one thing with this move in this conference. We got to be careful because we could just be at the bottom of the barrel before you know it. Look out, Waddy. That was just instant pressure. And that's really the key as we're seeing today's game. The offensive line, we got to continue to try to build this up. Because if you can't block, or we just run into our own men. If you can't block, I don't care who you have back there. I've said this a million times. It's just never going to work. So we're going to stall here on this drive, but at least we're moving the ball. Even with our, offensive line issues right now, still moving it. We pick up a field goal, and it's 27-10. Here in this fourth quarter, down 3 scores. Over the middle, there you go, finding Wells Jr. I'm liking what I'm seeing here from the freshman quarterback, JoJo Waddy. He looks really good. 1st and 10, back to throw. Over the middle again, find your tight end. There you go. Another first down. If we can get a score here, a touchdown, we'll get it within 2. Waddy looking down the field. Fires back, has the receiver. Nice job stepping up in front of the defender with the grab. And that's going to be another Oregon State first. 3rd and 4. They're bringing 5. Waddy's going to step up. He's got room to run, and he can skip into the end zone for the touchdown. So a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown here in his debut. Taking over the spot right now. Okay, we're down 10. We're not out of this game yet. We just need the defense to get a stop. Well, at least 2 more stops. But JoJo Waddy, he might be, I think he's your starting quarterback going into game 2. I'm already seeing it right now. There you go. Nice stop, Bruno Dahl, with a great tackle there. 3rd down and 10. Can we get a big stop defensively? Maybe a sack? That would be nice to get a sack. Oh, it just gets thrown to the ground. Steps up, and with the speed, he just takes off. And that's a 1st down for Knight. Man, he is fast. Fires. I mean, look how quick. Oh, and then we just rip him down by the face mask. So that'll be an extra 15. Just when you think you got something rolling. We have that 3rd down, and then they convert. And now, just like that, up to the 20-yard line. Man, well, that was almost offsides as well. Hand the ball off. I can't wait to see how many tackles Calumet has in this game, because I feel like he's in every play, it feels like. 3rd and 19. They're just going to run it, flip it out. Please make a tackle. There you go. This isn't a gimme field goal. This is about a 47, 48-yard attempt, it looks like. Actually, it'll be around 46. 46 from the right hash. Can we get a miss here? No, we can't. That's dead perfect. Right down the middle, drilled. And it's still a 2-possession game. It's just a 13-point game. So now we need 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal. Waddy to throw. Underneath, caught. And that's close to a 1st down. So it brings up, obviously, a 4th and 1. It's 4-down territory. Waddy looking quickly. There you go. Wells Jr. with the grab. That'll be a 1st down. And we got to continue to hurry up here. Can't waste any time. Well, this is an all-out blitz, it seems like. But we pick it up perfectly. Underneath, caught, 1st down. Yeah, they brought the heat that time. I mean, I would against the freshman quarterback on the road. 3:50 left. Look out, and he gets taken down. Just couldn't get rid of the ball. Yeah, you're not used to guys that big having the same type of speed as you, that's for sure. A 3rd and 28. What do we do? Oh, jeez. Well, now we got a 4th and 40. And we really have no choice but to go for it. 4th down and 40. If we convert this, it'd be a miracle. Waddy looking, stepping up, just flings it up, and that's going to fall incomplete. And with that, it's going to be ball game. Ole Miss can just run out the rest of the clock, and that'll do it. 30-17. We will come up short here in game number 1 of the season. Deuce Knight, great game, 22 touchdowns, has some nice rushing stats. Yeah, we just couldn't do much about it. But JoJo Waddy, hey, at least there's some hope. 21 of 29, 222, had a touchdown pass and a rushing touchdown. I like what I see from him. I know he's only a 68 overall, 3-star recruit last year. That's coming up, coming into this season. I like it. I like it. We can build off this. So many times we've had new quarterbacks, I feel like every season. And for once, I'm hoping we have a freshman quarterback that we can build and turn into something. That's the hope. Unless there's some 5-star quarterback that comes out of nowhere that steps in, we'll see. But I'd love to see JoJo Waddy really take off here. But look at this. Yeah, Trezmont Calumet, first play, gets a pick. 15 total tackles. 3 for loss. I knew it. I knew he had a lot of tackles. Reynolds with the only sack and then the only pick there from Calumet. So we get into recruiting. Alex Luck, who the name I wanted to bring in, but we already are losing the deal breaker. So, I don't know. We added 2 4-star quarterbacks just to see. We have some guys here in Denbo, the 4-star corner. They're not on our board. I'm just trying to see maybe we can bring in somebody. But what a name. Scott Schlotteroff. That's insane. He is a gem. 81 speed, 89 throw power, 87 deep accuracy, 84 medium accuracy. All right, Devontae Cheeks. Hopefully he doesn't play like Cheeks. 88, like 88 speed for a corner. I don't know. Maybe that's just the norm and I'm not used to it. But if you're an 88 speed corner, you better be like 6'3", in my opinion. Kevin Quick, the 4-star tight end. We don't have any more. Well, I'm just going to take Cheeks off. You got a 4-star tight end. I don't know if we're going to be able to compete with Texas. So we're just going to add a bunch of hours to these guys and we'll go from there. But right now, I'm just not sure. I feel like you got to feel it out. It's got to be weeks and weeks before you start to feel out all the players on your board. I don't know if we should even keep him 1 year. He's got 205 NIL. Let's see what he really... I want to, I don't know. He is a gem, but it's going to cost so much probably to get him. Let's just send the house and see if we jump on his board without offering a scholarship. Yeah, already, what was that? Michigan already offered him a scholarship. I just don't think we're going to be able to compete. Honestly, I just don't think so. And it sucks that Alex Luck now, with the playing time, and that's his number one deal breaker. We're just going to have to take him off the board. Yeah, I don't think so. There's just no really reason wasting hours. And especially if JoJo Waddie really steps up. I mean, maybe he's already an impact dev. But yeah, look at this. Look how much NIL it's going to take. That's just, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. I just don't think it is. Let's take him off the board too. Yep, we're just going to take both those guys off the board. And we're still going to have to find quarterbacks, obviously. But really, what we're going to do is probably hope JoJo Waddie has a great freshman season here. With the dev trait that he boosts up a lot. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to step into game number 2 of the season, taking on UTEP. And this game is a revenge game from last year. If you did not see that, take a look at that game from last year. It was nuts. Went down to the wire. We ended up going for 2 to try to win it. We lost 31-30. So a bit of a revenge game today here against this UTEP minor team. Let's see if we can get it done. 1st and 10. Hall, and just like that, running room. This is the guy we've targeted in this game. He's their best player, CC Hall. We got to really try to stop the run here. Oh, nice tackle. Nice tackle in the middle there. That's more of what I want to see too. Some impact, get off blocks, and make some tackles from our, inside there. Getting pressure. Firing, that's going to be picked off. Noble Thomas Jr. with the pick. And the defense. Pressure on the quarterback forces a bad throw. That is fantastic to see. Trust me, I know we're playing UTEP, but this is a team we lost to last year. And we get a pick, which we only had 4 interceptions the entire season last year. JoJo Waddie is your starter, and there's Cordy Glass with the run. Picks up around 8 yards. And we're starting them today. And the ball off. Sky Priestley with the nice room. Jukes out a defender's got a first down up to the 40. If anybody out there like me is an equipment guy, I loved all the new equipment, the way the helmet tilts, everything like that. If anybody wants to see different, I kind of edited, JoJo Waddie's equipment there, the mouth, the sleeve, everything like that. If anybody wants to see anything different, a certain helmet, let me know. I might do it for some players. If you want to see a certain player wear a certain thing, certain helmet, sleeves, anything. Put that down in the comments below. I'm more than willing to change it up. Give them, obviously, still everybody, all the college players still like the drip. That's for sure. See if we can get in the end zone here. Hand the ball off. Sky Priestley battles forward. He's in for the touchdown. And we'll take the early 7-0 lead. Yeah, everybody loves the drip, right? We got to keep up with Oregon. Oregon's got the uniforms, but hey, man, we got some good ones too with the orange and black. Get that color sleeves in there, man. We can look good, right? Right? Yeah. CC Hall with more running room. Man, we got to Get that middle secured there. 1st and 10. Back to throw this time. Outside, has his man caught. And that's a 1st down for UTEP. So one thing, how do you leave him wide open? So the one thing I taught you in season number 1 is you can never take any team lightly. And that's, I think, what we kind of did against UTEP last year. Oh, that is a fantastic throw. I thought we were going to get a sack there. He just throws that dead on the money, getting hit, and then Hall powers in for the touchdown. And UTEP goes right down the field. And is going to tie this ball game up with 7 apiece. This is not what you want. We don't want to start the season 0-2. All right, JoJo Waddy back in this offense, and Priestley with running room. Depending on the spot, I think we got it. That'll be enough for a 1st down. This time, Cordy Glass. There you go. We're showing some. There you go. We're getting some running room from the offensive line, getting some push, showing those lanes. Running backs are hitting it. That's what you want to see. That'll help out a young quarterback. This time, blitz from the outside. Firing! Oh, can't hang on is Malachi Durant. That was a tough one. Taking the big hit. Tough one to hang on to. So 3rd down and 7. Here comes the blitz. Wide into the outside. That's going to be caught. Well short of the 1st down. But you know what? I think we keep the offense on the field. 4th down and 4. Have a receiver open. There you go. There's Durant. Gets to the outside. Breaks the tackle. He's down to the 4. They'll give him the 3-yard line. Great patience from Waddy, allowing the receiver to get open. So we reach this 2nd quarter. 2nd down and goal. Look out. And that's going to be a sack. And he just came straight through. Can't get rid of the ball. So it's now 3rd and goal back to the 14-yard line. They are bringing the blitz again. Waddy looking. He's going to go down again. Another sack. So a 36-yard field goal attempt. At least we're right down the middle. Shouldn't have to worry about any wind. I don't see anything right now. It's coming back at us at 3 miles an hour. Not too bad. But disappointing way. That drive was looking good. Once again, the pressure. We're going to have to, the offensive line, it will be a need for sure. Oh, nice tackle on the outside there. Man, Noble Thomas Jr. having himself a game. Tackle for loss, the pick. 3rd down and 10. Stunt just picked up immediately, but the coverage on the field is good. We almost pick it off. The stunt didn't work, but the coverage was perfect. Waddy, look out. That's going to be a fumble. Please recover that. All right. Man, our tackles are just, we're going to have to rearrange the offensive line. Something is just not working. He is getting annihilated out there. Holy, man, this is really bad. 3rd and 24. Oh, he has an open receiver down the field to Malachi Durant. Touchdown on a 3rd and 24. Wow, they just leave him uncovered, and I'm glad we saw him. Waddy sees him perfectly, and Waddy delivers the ball. Durant touchdown, we're up 10. There's no reason we should have scored there. There you go, there we go. We're getting pressure as well. That's going to be a sack. Maybe that's what we just got to start doing. Bring in more blitzes. I feel like I get too caught up on, 4-man rush, playing some man, playing some zone, mixing it in. Maybe we just got to bring more blitzes. And, oh, man, Cole Perkins there for the hit and just can't knock it out. So that's going to be a nice conversion for a first. Down the field. Coverage is there, knocked away. There you go. You got a guy that's 6'7", a guy that's 6'6". Get your arms up there and knock the ball down. 3rd down and 10. I said I wouldn't 3-man rush anymore. I did here, but it works out in our favor. Tresmont Calamay, the freshman, knocks the ball loose, and Trey Glasper's in for the touchdown. That time we were waiting. The coverage was good. Quarterback taking off, and the freshman linebacker absolutely lights him up. I'm pretty sure this was a fumble because that ball popped out immediately. That ball's out. Glasper on it perfectly. Man, The freshman linebacker making an impact. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's what there you go. Outside, just a fantastic stop. 3rd down and 8. Defense on fire here today. Only that one real drive. And there's the pressure. Colt Perkins, the other true freshman linebacker, gets through. And that's going to be a sack. And a UTEP punt. We are seeing the impact of these guys here today. We're going to have some running room here for Butler with the speed. Getting some blocks, cuts it up, cuts through the lane, gets another one. Butler finally taken down at the 26, but a great punt return puts us in fantastic field position. Got a 3rd down and 2. Waddy's going to step up. He'll slide down. He'll pick up the 1st down with his feet. A minute left here in this first half. Just trying to run as much clock as possible. Over the middle. There you go. That's caught. Thomas with the grab, and that's going to be a 1st down. And they'll call a timeout UTEP to conserve some time for them. 2nd and goal outside. 2 guys just wide open. Touchdown. Well, that was all set up by the great Butler punt return. Made that a lot easier. And we're up 31-7. Wow. I'm really liking Jackson Bowers as well. He looks very good. What a turnaround. 31-7. We're taking care of UTEP here today. Looks like Kent State pulls the upset on Louisville, who beat us in the bowl game. That was a team I was thinking about on possible schedule-wise. Rematch of the bowl, but just decided not to. Miami and Utah tied up at 14 apiece. South Carolina with a barely lead over Central Michigan. And Jacksonville State, they beat Vanderbilt. So there you go. All right. Head into the 3rd quarter, 31-7 lead. Man, that game against Ole Miss, it worked in the sense, too, as Colt Perkins and gets through again, his 2nd sack. Now you match up against these teams. It kind of focuses you a little bit, and you realize, okay, that's a team that has possible college football playoff aspirations. And we saw the talent. We were in the game. We were in it. We were down 10 in the 4th. Not bad. But now, we can start to see the talent that we do have on this team. Yeah, we're maybe not at that level of an Ole Miss or a top SEC team. But at least we can compete. We can definitely win the games. We're not, that far away. One more really good recruiting class, maybe a great portal year. We could be, a top 25 team next year. This year, I don't know. Like I said, we'll see how it works out. But the way JoJo Waddy is playing this freshman quarterback, he's already impressing. Now, that's not impressive. Stepping out of bounds before you throw. Now it's a loss of 13, and now you got a 2nd and 23. Well, you know what? He's just going to take it himself. He might get it all back here and more to 1st down. Well, if you're going to make a mistake like that, next play, just getting it back and more, why not? There you go. But yeah, if we can, this is just his 2nd game. Getting some blocks. Sky Priestley's gone. Touchdown. All right, we're blowing out UTEP here today. Getting revenge and more. Make this a 38-7 game. I'm already seeing the excitement from these freshmen, coming in. And hopefully with the deal breaker, these guys, we've scouted enough to hopefully the deal breaker, they stick around as Colt Perkins sack number 3. Man, Calumet, he has that fumble, forced fumble today, but it was game 1 was all his with the 15 total tackles and a pick. Today, it's Colt Perkins. He's got 3 sacks. These guys are just tackle machines, too. Speaking of, right there, just shooting that gap, the speed, the acceleration. I can see why these guys were 4-star recruits out of high school. You can just notice the difference. And I'm hoping that's the kind of thing coming into this year's kind of college football game. I want to really notice the difference between a 5-star quarterback and a 2-star. And right now I'm sort of seeing that. Oh man, we tried to get the pick there. Glasper tried, just couldn't bring it down. UTEP obviously not going to give up here. Oh, there's going to be Noble Thomas Jr. again. His second pick of the game. Undercuts the pass. Well, that drive is just gone for UTEP. What a game for Noble Thomas Jr. He has been fantastic today. Yeah, get that chainsaw out. What a game here today. Now Cordy Glass getting some blocks. Glass off to the races. He picks up a nice gain up to the 30-yard line. He's got some great talent too. Trying to get him enough carries. We'll go right back to him. And then he's going to make the defender miss with the speed. He's gone. Touchdown. Absolute blowout here today against this UTEP team. And we're going to take a 45-7 lead. And that would pretty much be it for this ball game. Final score, 45-10. UTEP would have had a field goal, but it doesn't matter. We looked fantastic here today. Sky Priestley, 98 yards, a couple of touchdowns, and Cordy Glass, same thing, had a great game. 10-19, 2 touchdowns for JoJo Waddy. Completion percentage, not the greatest, but he's under a lot of pressure. But look at Cordy Glass, 8 for 95, that big run, back-to-back. Yeah, that 31-yarder for the touchdown, looking very good. Yeah, I thought the passing game wasn't fantastic today, but that was just more because of the offensive line. We didn't have a lot of time to throw. Look at these tackle numbers. Colt Perkins has a 15 tackle game, 4 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Tresmont Calumet has another double-digit tackle game with 11 total tackles, 2 for loss. Yeah, Noble Thomas Jr., 8 total tackles, 1 for loss, 2 picks. Logan Knapp had a sack. Yeah, that was a great defensive ball game here today. Really was, especially after allowing that touchdown to be 7 apiece. You never know, and then all of a sudden we just take off. So let's see what we got here recruiting-wise. David Talib, the 3-star back. Gem, we're competing with USC. It's going to be rough. We're second. Gude, we're first there. Terrain Willis, we are first, battling Stanford. Man, see, we're battling Stanford, USC. It's going to be interesting. We're going to have to win games to really compete with a lot of these guys, because I could see us losing out on a bunch of these guys. Like, yeah, USC, that's like the 3rd player. I mean, I know we're in California. It is what it is. Well, we're in Oregon, obviously, but it's going to be tough. But look at these tackle numbers. 26 total tackles, 22 total tackles in the first 2 games. That leads the country. So look at that. I know tackles can sometimes be a stat that people don't really care too much about, but I just think it shows you're always around on the play and you're making stops. And for true freshman linebackers, making this impact immediately is awesome to see. This is what we were hoping for. We got it. Looking at the top 10. We'll see Oregon next time. We will see them. They are the number 8 team in the country. So be prepared. Next video coming out. We'll take on New Mexico first. Can't look ahead. And then it's Civil War against Oregon. Oh, man. We go up to Austin. That is going to be a game. I don't think you guys are going to have to wait long, too. I should have that out by tomorrow. We're going to have back-to-back episodes. So hopefully, please support this one. I do appreciate it so much. All you got to do is hit that like button. Doesn't cost anything. I'd really appreciate that a lot. I appreciate all the support out there. You guys are absolutely fantastic. And then tomorrow, Oregon. Oh, man, that is going to be... Can we pull the upset? Can we do it? We'll see. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you tomorrow in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.